at the expense of society. The individual must determine this for himself, being mature enough to recognize his excesses and follow a path benefiting all people. Tonight we celebrate the culmination of 4 years of work, but in this celebration, let us reflect on the future. Skills and knowledge are squandered if they are not used to benefit others and merely exploited for our own gain. Francis Bacon said, "Knowledge is power." True, but only when this power is used to further a spirit of brotherhood and charity in this community, this country, and this world is that power realized. The goal for ourselves tonight must not be merely the proverbial American dream, a suburban home, a 2-car garage, a wife or a husband, and 2.3 children. This assemblage can bring about change for the good of all people if each of us puts in our share of support to the community, our schools, our churches, our government, and our nation. We are constantly deluged with articles in newspapers and magazines on how much better things were so many years ago. Relatives begin conversations by saying, "Now when I was your age," or "back in the good old days." We are shown how violent and corrupt we are, and how society breeds deviance. What we don't realize is that we can change this. Yes, we are right to set goals for ourselves and to work for our success individually. But society demands our work also. Our responsibility is to this structure. By looking at our situations, educational, economic, and social, in the light of the problems of other people, we can adapt. Dignity toward all must guide us in our lives. The ideas of peace and justice can be experienced by all. If not, we revert to square one. A song says, "People who need people are the luckiest people in the world." We all need one another, and only with our cooperation will our individual and collective goals blossom into beautiful success.
Thank you, Dave. The farewell address for the class of '82 will be given by Angela Gratian, President of the senior class. Angela?
Good evening. I would like to again welcome all of you who are with us this evening. But most of all, I would like to welcome my classmates, the class of 1982. Well, we can all finally say we made it, but I'm sure some of us won't feel at ease until we have that diploma in our hands. I can easily remember how we felt 9 months ago. Gosh, we're big seniors now. Well, tonight, if we look around, we're just the opposite. We're young adults. Now we are ready to venture out into the real world. Some of us will continue on and go to college, while others will begin careers. But whichever way we go, hopefully the knowledge that we have gained here at Morton West will help and guide us to success and happiness. For 4 years, we have learned, partied, celebrated, cried, laughed, we cheered together. And there is no doubt that there are some things that we will remember forever, whether it be a teacher, a party, a classmate, a high school sweetheart, or even spring break 1982. These are the things that made our 4 years here memorable and have helped us grow. Just 4 years ago, we all came here as small, scared freshmen. And tonight, if we look around, we are just the opposite. These 4 years have gone by quickly. For others, they may have taken forever. But now, the end is here. It is June 15, 1982, and this is graduation night, one of the most important nights of our lives. After tonight, we will never be the same. It is now time to face the future. In many ways, we're glad it's over. But in other ways, we're going to miss this school, our friends, teachers, floats, parties, proms, the brunch, senior class night, and even this gymnasium, the home of the Morton West Falcons. But it is time to move on. With this in mind, on behalf of the senior class of 1982, I would like to thank the board members, Dr. and Mrs. Andres, Mr. Steiner, Mr. Ludwig, the deans, the faculty, our counselors, Mr. Whited, Mrs. Smettles, and our parents for 4 of the best years of our lives. Speaking for the class of 1982 as their president, I would like to bid you all farewell. Goodbye.
Thank you, Angela. Mr. Donald Steiner, Principal of Morton West, will now present the Scholastic Honor Graduates.
Members of the Board of Education, Dr. Andres, members of the class of 82, parents, friends. Morton West is a large comprehensive high school, and it is fitting that this evening we recognize 25 young men and women who have excelled in their academic performance. 11 of these 25 students have a grade point average of more than 4 based on a weighted grade system. But all 25 are separated by less than 5/10 of 1 honor point. On behalf of the faculty, I would like to congratulate them and their parents who continually supported their academic progress. Of special recognition are the first 2 graduates in the class, Miss Leslie Larson and Mr. David Castellanza. Each graduate will receive a certificate which commemorates his achievement. Mr. Ludwig, assistant principal, will read the names and indicate those young men and women who have a grade point average of more than 4. Mr. Ludwig?
Will you please come forward as I call your names? Anna Marie Catalano. Please come up the ramp. Nook Chantha. Allison Gard. Carolyn Garish. Jeffra Camara. James Posick. Richard Posick. Helen Huff. Joel Jaffe. Mary Koznar. David Castellanza. Beth Lacey. Douglas Lacina. Leslie Larson. Vicki Leopard. Mark Masick. Michelle Marisek, Denise Neapolitan, Susan Pajon, Joseph Pollock, Kenneth Rehar, Linda Rindeck, Connie Yuthi, Kim Benson, Elaine Whited. I should have pointed out those people who earned a 4-point or better. They were Allison Gard, Carolyn Garish, James Hosick, Richard Hosick, David Castellanci, Douglas Lucina, Leslie Larson, Michelle Marisek, Denise Neapolitan, Susan Pajon, and Connie Yuthi. Congratulations.
And now, as we prepare for the presentation of diplomas, I'd like to ask the cooperation of all guests in maintaining the dignity of the program and giving proper consideration to all graduates. Please do not leave your seats to take pictures or present flowers. All graduates, from the first to the last, are important. Crowding the foot of the stage prohibits other guests from viewing the diplomas. In addition, at the conclusion of the ceremonies, all guests should remain in their seats until the graduates have left the gymnasium. Family members can meet the graduates at the north entrance to the field house. And now, Mrs. Sojek, as principal, I wish to certify that members of the class of 1982 present this evening have satisfactorily met the graduation requirements of the state of Illinois and the Board of Education of District 201. They are fully qualified to receive their diplomas. Mrs. Sojek.
I'd like you to know it means a great deal to me to be able to participate in one of the important happenings in your life. As a member of the Board of Education, which represents the community, we wish for your future to be filled with real happiness and satisfaction. Congratulations.
I will read the names of the readers, and after they receive their diplomas, they will begin reading the names of the other students on stage, followed by the honor graduates and the remainder of the class in alphabetical order. Laura Duffek, Kim Benson, Scott Allen Will.
Leslie Gail Larson. Angela J. Gratian. Deanna Nicolette C.C. David J. Constelanczyk. Christopher Paul Montana. Laura L. Curran. Anna Marie Catalano. Sopravan Nook Chanta. Allison K. Gard. Carolyn Regina Gorish. Jeffrey Pomera. James Edward Hosek. Richard Joseph Hosek. Helen Amelia Huff. Joel R. Jaffe. Mary Ann Kozenar. Beth Ann Lacey. Douglas Eric Lucina. Vicki Lynn Leopard. Mark Masek. Michelle Suzanne Marizek. Denise Marie Neapolitan. Susan Pajon. Joseph Michael Pollock. Kenneth Glenn Refor. Linda Ann Rindak.